Britain's Christmas Princess, a life of royal elegance and timeless glamour. Born on Christmas Day in London, England, to royal parents Prince George, Duke of Kent, and Princess Marina of Greece and Denmark, Princess Alexandra was sixth in line to the British throne at the time of her birth. Renowned not only for her distinguished lineage but also for her impeccable style and exquisite jewellery collection, she quickly became a fashion icon. In 1955, at just 19 years old, a newspaper hailed her as the new reigning glamour girl of Mayfair, a title she would effortlessly uphold throughout her life. As a first and the only female cousin of the late Queen Elizabeth II, she was often seen wearing elegant ensembles paired with dazzling heirloom jewels, including tiaras, pearl necklaces, and diamond brooches that reflected her refined taste. She frequently adorned herself with the Kent pearl festoon tiara, a cherished family piece passed down from her mother, and was known for her love of classic pearl earrings and sophisticated diamond sets. Whether attending state banquets in heirloom tiaras or charitable engagements in impeccably tailored ensembles adorned with diamonds and pearls, she seamlessly blended philanthropy with fashion, cementing her legacy as one of the most elegant and stylish members of the British royal family. She is the last living member of the George VI Order, and as she celebrates her 88th birthday, we look back at the extraordinary life of a princess who not only wore history but lived it, graced with royal heirlooms and dazzling personal jewels. Ogilvy Tiara, her personal sparkle. In her youth, Princess Alexandra often wore tiaras that once belonged to her mother, Princess Marina, though these were later passed on to her brothers. However, one piece became uniquely hers, the exquisite Ogilvy Tiara, designed specifically for her. Initially, she adorned her hair with a set of delicate diamond flowers inherited from her mother, but around the time of her engagement to the Honourable Angus Ogilvy, these floral jewels were transformed into a magnificent tiara. Commissioned by Collingwood at Ogilvy's request as a wedding gift for his bride, the tiara features 9 diamond and pearl flowers connected by diamond ribbons. The 7 larger flowers originally served as a bandeau base, while the 2 smaller ones had once been brooches worn by Princess Marina, Duchess of Kent. The tiara's floral motifs have interchangeable centre stones, allowing for customization with pearls, sapphires or turquoises. Elegantly connected by swirling diamond ribbons, these elements create a harmonious and versatile design. Princess Alexandra debuted the tiara at her pre-wedding ball in 1963, where it was set with turquoises to complement her ensemble. Over the years, she showcased its adaptability by wearing different centre stones to match various occasions and outfits. Notably, in 2021, her granddaughter, Flora Ogilvy, honoured this family tradition by wearing the Ogilvy Tiara on her wedding day. Originally set with turquoise stones, the tiara later featured pearls and sapphires, enhancing its versatility. Princess Alexandra first wore the turquoise setting at her pre-wedding ball in 1963 at Windsor Castle, pairing it with matching turquoise earrings. She later wore the same version at a state banquet in honour of Polish President Lech Walesa in 1991. The pearl version was notably worn at Princess Anne's wedding ball in 1973, where she dazzled in a red gown, and again at a banquet at the Guildhall in 1982 in honour of Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands. She also showcased this elegant variation at the premiere of My Fair Lady, standing alongside Audrey Hepburn and Rex Harrison. The sapphire version made its appearance at several grand occasions, including a banquet in London in the 1990s, a state banquet for President Banda of Malawi in 1985, and a gala performance at Covent Garden in 1977, celebrating Queen Elizabeth II's Silver Jubilee. As the only tiara Princess Alexandra personally owned, it remained a cherished piece in her collection. Decades later, this treasured family heirloom reappeared when her granddaughter, Flora Ogilvy, wore it on her wedding day in 2021, continuing its legacy of elegance and royal refinement. Golden Jubilee Necklace. As a compliment to the tiara specially designed for her, Princess Alexandra received another exquisite wedding gift from her husband, a diamond and pearl trefoil necklace carefully crafted to match her tiara. Featuring clusters of diamonds surrounding either pearls or turquoise, the necklace elegantly graduates to a central cluster, from which a pear-shaped pearl or turquoise is suspended. Remarkably, this piece is an almost exact replica of Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee Necklace, minus the central crown. Both the tiara and necklace were designed with interchangeable settings, allowing the princess to switch between pearls and turquoise to suit her ensembles. Princess Alexandra first began wearing this stunning necklace around 1967, believed to be a 30th birthday present in 1966. Early notable appearances include a gala with Marlon Brando and the British Ambassador's Ball in Paris in 1969, where she paired the pearl version with matching pearl earrings. The turquoise variation was beautifully worn at the Midsummer Night's Dream Gala charity ball in London. Known for her love of coordinated jewellery, she frequently styled her pearl tiara and necklace with diamond and pearl earrings, while seamlessly matching the turquoise variations with turquoise earrings. Among her most treasured pieces were her classic pearl earrings, featuring a small pear-shaped pearl in a diamond frame, suspended from a single diamond. These entered her collection in the mid-1950s, possibly inherited from her grandmother, Queen Mary. She frequently wore them for significant events, including a meeting with American actress Carol Channing and her husband Charles Lowe at Talk of the Town in London on June 23, 1970, as well as during a tour of the exhibition American Art 1750 to 1800, towards independence. The pearl earrings were believed to be her most favoured pair, seen far more often than her diamond daisy earrings, also from her grandmother, which she wore for her 80th birthday celebrations. Additionally, she was spotted wearing ruby and diamond cluster earrings at the Festival of Remembrance in 2015, thought to have belonged to her mother, Princess Marina. Her most frequently worn diamond and pearl cluster ear clips were also a staple in her collection. She notably wore them for a garden party at Buckingham Palace in 2014, held in honour of the British Red Cross Society. Pearl and diamond necklace. This exquisite pearl and diamond necklace, believed to be a birthday gift from Princess Alexandra's grandmother, Queen Mary, first appeared on the young royal during a portrait session with Cecil Beaton in 1953 to mark her 17th birthday. That same year, she proudly wore it on June 2, 1953, for the coronation of her cousin, Queen Elizabeth II. The necklace, a breathtaking combination of lustrous pearls and brilliant diamonds, featured 2 rows of diamonds from which 3 pear-shaped pearls and 2 diamond pendants were elegantly suspended. It quickly became a signature piece in Princess Alexandra's collection, making notable appearances at significant milestones. In 1959, during her first visit to Australia, the 22-year-old royal was met with adoring crowds, captivated by her radiant charm and grace. She continued wearing the necklace into the early 1960s, pairing it with the Kent festoon tiara and Empress Frederick's pearl brooch for a historic moment, the granting of independence to Nigeria in 1960, and also on the portrait of Princess Alexandra, taken for her Far Eastern tour in 1961. The necklace was also memorably worn alongside her pearl earrings and Queen Olga's diamond stars for a striking series of portraits taken by Cecil Beaton. However, following her marriage, the piece was never seen again, leading to speculation about its fate. Whether it was reworked into other jewels or lost over time remains a mystery. Diamond bracelet and choker, jewellery imagined. Princess Alexandra's jewellery collection was renowned for its versatility, with several pieces designed to be interchangeable with different gemstones. Among her treasured jewels was a stunning diamond bracelet, which she later transformed into a choker, showcasing her innovative approach to fine jewellery. The diamond bracelet. In the late 1950s, Princess Alexandra began wearing this intricate diamond bracelet of unknown provenance, making striking appearances in a series of official portraits, often paired with the pearl circle bandeau and diamond flowers. It also graced her wrist at notable gala events, such as a banquet at the Nepalese embassy in 1960, and during the granting of independence to Nigeria that same year. Through the 1970s and 1980s, she continued to favour the bracelet, with one of its last notable appearances as a bracelet at the BAFTA ceremony in California in 1990, where she paired it with her golden Jubilee necklace. By the mid-1990s, Princess Alexandra beautifully transformed the bracelet into a choker by adding a multi-strand pearl bracelet to the back, debuting the new piece at a gala dinner in 1995 and later, wearing it in official portraits with the Ogilvy Tiara. By the 2000s, the diamond choker had become one of her most cherished pieces. It was seen at a diplomatic reception in 2005, at Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip's diamond wedding anniversary in 2007, and later at the Queen's Commonwealth dinner at Buckingham Palace in 2018. Its final grand appearance was at the American State Banquet in 2019, solidifying its place as one of Princess Alexandra's most beloved and frequently worn jewels. Emerald brooch to pearl choker, a regal transformation. This magnificent cabochon emerald brooch, encircled by dazzling diamonds and featuring a detachable pear-shaped cabochon emerald pendant, boasts a storied royal provenance. It is believed to have originated from the famed emerald collection of Grand Duchess Vladimir, passing through several generations of European royalty before reaching Princess Alexandra. Originally part of a dual inheritance from Grand Duchess Vladimir to her son, Grand Duke Boris, the emerald brooch, along with a pair of emerald earrings and another brooch, was possibly gifted by Grand Duchess Zinaide to her sister-in-law, Princess Nicholas of Greece and Denmark. Princess Nicholas notably wore the brooch with the Vladimir fringe tiara at a state banquet in 1952. Following her passing in 1957, the brooch was inherited by her youngest daughter, Princess Marina, Duchess of Kent, who wore it for significant events, including the wedding of the Marquis of Hamilton and Sasha Phillips in 1966. After Princess Marina's passing in 1968, the brooch was passed down to her daughter, Princess Alexandra of Kent. While Alexandra initially wore it as a brooch in the early 1970s, she later reimagined it as a striking pearl choker clasp, both with and without the emerald pendant. Despite this transformation, the jewel remained versatile, as she continued to wear it as a brooch, most notably for the wedding of her son, James Ogilvy, in 1988. The emerald choker in its transformed state remained an iconic piece in her collection, making a memorable appearance at Prince William's pre-wedding dinner in 2011, further cementing its status as one of her most exquisite and historically significant jewels. Empress Frederick's pearl brooch. As its name suggests, Empress Frederick's pearl corsage brooch was originally a wedding gift from her mother-in-law, Queen Elizabeth of Prussia. The Empress was often seen wearing the brooch in portraits from the 1890s, following her widowhood. This magnificent piece features an ornate diamond setting centered around a large round pearl, with the option of suspending 1, 3, or 5 pearl pendants. After Empress Frederick's passing, the brooch was inherited by her daughter, Queen Sophia of Greece, who frequently paired it with her diamond tiara and diamond circle tiara throughout the 1900s and 1910s. The brooch's whereabouts after Queen Sophia's death remain unclear, but it is believed to have been acquired by Grand Duchess Elena Vladimirovna, Princess Nicholas of Greece' sister-in-law sometime between the 1920s and mid-1950s. By this time, a strikingly similar pearl corsage brooch began appearing in the collection of Princess Alexandra of Kent, likely passed down from the Greek royal family. A dedicated member of the British royal family for over 65 years, Princess Alexandra notably wore the pearl corsage brooch, both as a hat ornament and a brooch, showcasing its versatility. One of its most significant appearances was during the Nigerian independence celebrations in 1960. She continued to wear it frequently throughout the 1960s and 1970s, often adorned with 3 or 5 pendants, before it became a rare sight in recent years. However, the brooch made a grand return for the American State Banquet in 2019, proving its enduring elegance and historical significance. Sapphire necklace. Composed of an antique cluster of sapphire and diamond elements intertwined with a pave diamond scroll, this dazzling necklace features large sapphires and shimmering diamonds that catch the light with every movement. Gifted to Princess Alexandra by the Honourable Angus Ogilvy in the late 1960s, the piece quickly became a signature jewel in her collection. She made its debut at a gala in the early 1970s, pairing it perfectly with her Ogilvy Tiara, whose sapphires were added to harmonise with the necklace's rich hues. This exquisite ensemble was showcased at the Queen's Silver Jubilee Gala at Covent Garden in 1977, where her antique diamond frame earrings were similarly enhanced with sapphires. One of the necklace's final public appearances was in 1993 at the return banquet hosted by the King and Queen of Malaysia at the Dorchester Hotel, followed the next year by a stunning display at the Guildhall banquet for President Banda of Malawi, where she wore the sapphire version of her Ogilvy tiara alongside this radiant masterpiece. Princess Alexandra of Kent, after whom the bright pink full-petalled rose flower is named, is often celebrated for her elegance and beauty, reminiscent of a Greek goddess. She has inherited iconic jewellery pieces from both sides of her family and received cherished gifts from her devoted husband. We invite you to share which of her versatile jewels is your favourite. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more insights into royal glamour. See you next time.